Good morning. How we doing? We've got Alive Menace. Hello. Fierce Lion. Hello. We've got Terrail Lurkin. Hope you have a good day with work. We've got Buds. We've got Scott Fly. Thank you so much for that sub for 47 months of support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And a Raven Lord. How we doing today? We are going to be working on Raddies. I want them done off my shelf. So kind of like yesterday, we worked on our Dreadnoughts, which I did get decals on. So they're gonna get another gloss coat and then matte coats today, and I have to finish his base. But getting them finished up. Oh, there's the Wolfie. So yeah, I'm just clearing the shelf at this point. That's the plan. And then we do the same for the Imperial Fist. That's the plan. What are you guys up to today? Norman, hello, how are you today? We're gonna start, I think, with this boy. And I realized that I never actually glued him to the base, which is perfect, because we need to get some of this swirly gunkiness. And then, obviously, dry brush our dirt. We've got this boy. We've got our gray seers really close, kind of the same, the dry brushing and finishing him up. We definitely got to the point of basing, and I just didn't want to do it, and we need to do it, so. We also we did our Screaming Bell, but I never started the base, so I grabbed that, and we're just gonna kind of cobble stuff together to get it all finished today. That's the plan. What are you guys up to? Hey, you must be Cash. Welcome in. That's right, it is Rat O'Clock today. How are you? Anything you're working on? Let's see, Saturday, I think. Maybe it's not new. Oh, this thing. This was in the Skaventide box, if this is the one you're thinking of. Which also I grabbed so we can tie the basing into the sculpted base. Rat Cavalry, Cavalrat. I like Cavalrat. That's a good one. Cavalrat. Norman says, meeting heavy day again. Trying to wrap up so I can finish Big Mini. Let's go. Basing. Nikki's nemesis. It is. I hate it. I hate basing. But let's do it today. Painted so, hello. I think I'm going to go ahead and start the white so we can keep our bright green in there. We can let that dry while we kind of work on him. What's everyone up to today? Sounds like another work day. Reapray, hello. How are you? Not using the miniatures and models tags? Nah, we Warhammering today. We Warhammering because we have Warhammer. I don't know. I always feel like I get better results in the Warhammer tag. I'll use models and minis if we're doing like Kingdom Death or something, but so much of the stream we're talking Warhammer anyway. I don't know, I've always had better results than Warhammer, which is why I didn't understand why everyone wanted a separate category. Was he trying to get a Warlock Engineer finish? Send some Globadiers. Let's go. That's awesome. I decided to pass for now on the second wave of stuff, but I'd like to get them at some point. Maybe if we start playing some more Sigmar. But I'm really glad they got a re-release because I needed it. So I try not to think as my workload doubled for the next few days. Yeah, he had a team member that had medical stuff. Scott's very busy this week. Very busy. Bears, yeah. I don't get it, but it's not for me to get. All good. But yeah, if we can Warhammer, we will Warhammer. What's everyone got today? Today is a lot of commissions. I wanted to do some priming yesterday, but my emails took longer than I thought they would. But got caught up, which was nice. Got decal time, which was nice. And I worked on some stuff here around the house. Oh, Saren, hello, how are you? Today's a Blargle day. I'm sorry, it's a Blargle day. Thanks for coming to spend it with us, though. Hopefully it gets less blargly here. What else did we do yesterday? Watched more Yu-Gi-Oh! Played more Dragon Ball. That's kind of my routine. Work, house stuff, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oblivion, Slam, hello, how are you? Wishing oblivion on me from the road. How are you? We're trying to finish some Raddies today. Saren says today is painting, faces and hands. That'll keep you busy. Your says, I was going to work on my challenge mini yesterday. Ended up cleaning up my hobby desk. Procrastination, maybe? Well, now you're also... Sometimes it needs it, though, Replay. Where, like, you can't think straight with the desk as messy as it is. It may have set you up for success today. I think sometimes that helps. Never would... It's alright. Dragon Ball's alright, I guess. It's alright. Alright, there's that. The new game that just came out, Paint It So, is very fun. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Mostly because my favorite part has been the, like, little what-if stories. So if you, like, take a different, story choice than, like, the canon story, and you get to play through that. That's been a lot of fun. If ever in minor inconvenience in my life now, I mentally cast Oblivion on them. Enjoy the Shadow Realm, you filthy casual. As well you should. Well, you should. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I was trying to get my Storm Fiends off their square bases this morning. And they all kept breaking at their feet. So we're gonna have to carefully get their little feet off of the square bases to put them on the round bases that they need to be on. But we at least have the bases to start basing. So they just want to show feet. Here you go, chat. Show feet. Show feet. This is the new stream rebrand. Only rat feet. Only rat feet. Hey, Crash Tactics, welcome in. That's right. The power level of my tattoos is over 9,000. How are ya? And I started today about some poor soul that bought the Plague Marine blind box collection for $300 the day before GW announced the re-release and the new Kill Team set. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as it went up, I'm like, wait, I know those minis. That sucks. They're really cool minis, so like I don't blame them for doing it, but man, some pretty awful timing. But says, the children are watching Pokemon over the weekend. I didn't recognize anything on the screen. Time to catch up, butts. Time to catch up. Well, Jack, welcome in. Riley does that when they're extremely stressed. Please don't report me. How are you today? Yeah, my poor ratties have been on these square bases. I picked them up when we were still doing Fantasy Battle. So they've been stuck on there for a while, but we'll get them swapped over. Alex the DM, Squeezel, welcome in. How are you today? What if anyone in Dragon Ball was a decent parent? Are you forgetting my man? Are you... Are you forgetting my man? Vegeta's a good parent. Well, Vegeta becomes a good parent. I'll still say Goku's. He's just a little out there. He was raised in the mountains on his own. The odds are not stacked against, or stacked toward him. Yeah, Piccolo exists. Are you forgetting my man? I want to make Slam, like, if I ever do online still scares me. I want to do, like, Piccolo's crew. I want to do, like, Piccolo, Saiyaman, Goten, Trunks. And then I wish I could get Super Pan, because I don't want GT Pan. I'll never ever take GT Pan, but I could take Super Pan. Alex is doing pretty well. Working, getting the house ready for the upcoming parent visit. Let's go. Hopefully not too much to do there. I know how that goes, though. The cleaning, the prep. Hopefully nothing too crazy. I'm just going to do a super duper simple dry brush over this dirt because I can't be bothered to do anything more for it. Honest. I simply don't care about the basing enough to do anything fancier. I genuinely can't wait for you to become the world's best Goten main. I was messing with them last night. Oh, they do superhero paint. I think she'll be in there. Because they've already said there's superhero DLC. So, Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, get Pan, Gammas. It'll be fun. Get Teen Goten, yes, my lanky boy. Playing his Switch on his Nimbus Cloud. It's so freaking cute. I still need to play the one where you pick up Goten. These little fights. His Goten's little windscreen is also adorable. He gets the little like happy lines while he's cheering. He's so cute. No, we don't get to see how Goku and Vegeta are at home when they're not training or saving the world. I think they're both great in different ways. But reminder that yeah, Goku was raised like in the mountains by himself. And he's not human, so like give him a little bit more credit. The boys are always genuinely happy to see him too, which is, I think, the other sign. They're okay with it, you know? They're okay with it. Considering, yeah, Vegeta also. Let's take a step back here and see what they've gone through. I think they're doing just fine. But also, Piccolo. He suffered massive brain damage, yeah. Got bonked on the head pretty hard. Pretty hard. The fact that he canonically punched his own kid twice. Not bad. Not bad. I still love the little 1-2 right before Boo. Bonk bonk. Alright, we're gonna do one more little dry brush. The easiest of basing, but it gets this model done, so we're gonna do it. What is everyone else up to today? The characters go to therapy arc. Could you imagine? Anyone else doing some hobby today? What do we got, chat? I need to... Someone mentioned, Reaper mentioned October challenge. I need to start sculpting my cheese base for my Kingdom Death Lady. I don't know if I'll be able to do that today, but I need to start it. Hey Chris, welcome in. How are you? Going out of his way to deck Goku's kid is peak Vegeta. Yeah, Piccolo could have just carried him, but nope. Nope. Oh, that's not bright enough. We need to go up to Ulthuan. Angrily working. Oh, after the long weekend, it's tough to come back. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of forgot you guys had a long weekend. A little quiet in here yesterday. That makes sense. People were doing other stuff. I kind of forgot. Sorry, chat. Alright. This looks like it'll work. Do you think my body was possessed by a hostile alien intelligence when I beat my son half to death with stand up in an Ace Attorney CPS trial? I'm trying to think what insanity Ace Attorney would bring to the argument. The answer is 1950s gender roles. They're trad bros. I'd say the lady Saiyans. It's just yeah, they're just not human. It's different. A little different. Trying to put human expectations on not humans is a little weird. Icar says, I'm good. Been slowly working on my Necron kill team. Nihilic Dynasty has been fun. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Glad you're enjoying them. Necrons are so cool. Like, the more I read, like, lore and stuff, the more I want to work on some. But we're not playing 40k, so it doesn't make any sense. But they're just neat. I just think they're neat. Things had to be given. The turkey had to be eaten, absolutely. I'm excited for our US one coming up here. I'm going to be taking some time off around it. So at work yesterday, I was confused why not a lot of people were around, right? I was surprised why it was yesterday. But that makes sense. Wasn't Goku's mom the one gentle Saiyan lady? I would say in all the source stuff, yeah, she's not anything, she's not too bloodthirsty compared to some of the others. Be cute, do I like her design? Be cute. Goku's mom has got to go. Alright. There's that. The white is still drying, so we'll have to move over to our ratty. So here is where ratty got to. The big things to like finish is we gotta do the blade. All I've done is just a real, like, basically slapped on our bright green. And then the like wood here on the bottom is basically all I want to do. It looks like we didn't actually shade this side, so I guess that's where we left off on a stream. We'll shade the rest of his cloak there. And yeah, that's kind of all I want to do, if I'm honest. So let's just dive in with the blade. Brief talk made me realize that Invincible is just a slower Western DBZ free saga. I haven't seen Invincible. I've heard good things. I have not watched it myself. Anyone else watching anything good right now? I caught up on Dan to Dan last night, which is fun. I've read the manga, but it's fun to see how they adapt some of it. I'm enjoying it. I was supposed to watch Blue Lock, but I didn't. The animation this season is yikes. I was it was neat, yeah. I really enjoyed that part of the manga, so it was cool to see it animated. He was pretty good. You catch up on Blue Lock, forget it was running now? Yeah. There's a lot this season. A lot going on. Watching the stream right now, David does. Thank you for watching the stream right now. How are you? You're trying to finish some ratties today. We got them back when Skaventide came out, and I just didn't finish them. What you up to today? Let me get my reference back out here. And I forgot how they did this. Okay. Anyone else watching anything? I think I might just do like a quick glaze of this and then bring the brighter colors back in. Seems to be the way to do this. I need more hours in the day to get in more shows. That's fair. It is like kind of crazy how like some seasons it's barely anything, and then some seasons are just stacked. If we could spread them out a little bit, that would be great. I feel like fall is always stacked. We could spread some stuff out. That would be good. They seem to be lost in the mail like any. Oh, the mod any day now. Yep, absolutely. Those will come through. Absolutely. Oh, I finally finished up. Oh, Schitt's Creek last night. I think it's the third time we've watched that show. I think Scott's watched that. I have not. Oh, wait. Is that it? Oh, that's all bronze. Okay, we gotta come back anyway. I thought it was part of the rock. It's not. It's not. It's very good. I've seen, like, bits of it. I guess they haven't been enough to make me sit down and watch more of it, but I've seen clips of it. Alright. Here's that. We're gonna do one more shade, and then we'll come back with that bright green to finish it up. And then we'll see if our white on the base is dry. Kind of silly, low stakes, cozy fun. How many seasons is it? Three? Okay. So nothing too crazy to catch up on. Sometimes shows like that are good for like WoW painting and things like that. Where you don't really have to pay attention. You just kind of have it on in the back. Nice to having like options like that. Trying to find a cozy mini for November. If that's still a challenge, it's kind of hard. Yeah, I feel like we also moved something else to November, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't remember, if I'm honest. We don't have to do that. If we can think of something else we want to do. I think December is going to be a free-for-all, or whatever you want to do. I kind of want to do like one more thing for November, but I don't know what it would be. But December will be like whatever you want to do to finish out the year. I still have to record. Oh my god, okay. Okay. I gotta figure out this new schedule now that we've got Wednesdays scheduled for forever. Alright, we also need to dig out our kind of bronzy colors, because I didn't realize that was bronze and not warp stone. So we'll get that in a second. Are you dry? Of course not. I'm gonna pull this white, this corner, so it can dry. The rest of it's dry. That little corner gets stuck. I guess, does anyone have any suggestions for anything we want to work on for November? I kind of thought like cozy fall vibes, but if that's too narrow, then we can find something else. Kind of nice just finding different things to work on, I guess. So green. A mini you're thankful for? That's cute, bro. So, I mean, it could work. How are you today? What'd you up to? Hope I can actually finish. Oh, truck for November? Oh, there is Thanksgiving. I could do Thanksgiving. Oh, goo. I'm glad. What'd you up to today? We are trying to finish some of my Skaven from way back when Skaventide came out, and we just didn't finish. Now's the time. I've got rats to rebase. I've got a lot of basing, I'm gonna be honest. Just because I hate basing. A lot of it didn't get done. We're just doing that today. I was gonna say wholesome. Lotera Saren, there we go. Wait, Vulcan? I better buy Vulcan? Okay. If that helps, then yes. I feel like Thanksgiving is what I normally see with Thanksgiving here in the States. A lot of, I guess for our UK friends, a lot of game stores and stuff will do like charity drives around Thanksgiving where you like bring canned food and things and then have like a big Warhammer battle. I don't know how much of that is because it's around Thanksgiving. I'm not sure how much of that is done over there or you guys hear about it, but it's the most wholesome Primarch I can think of. I'm very thankful for the ability to buy Vulcan. That's fair. This gentle flaming of enemies rather than bolters. Waste of mind. Hello, how are ya? Thank you so much for the bits and the giant little rat shimmy. How are you? We are trying to get them done. Waste of mind, I owe you double snack today. Because I didn't ask early enough yesterday. We get to double snack later. Let's see, Blood Bowl season starts. It's a tournament at the end of November. Blood Bowl's another good shot for... Dang it. Why is picking these challenges so hard, Chat? There's so many things. Had a WebEx to hop on yesterday. That's okay. We get the double snack now. Snack attack. Missing butts. Couldn't you just bring the same team for both? Shake my head. Let's see, Phil says, I also grabbed a couple Votan bikers. I love the bubble aesthetic. And I grab, ooh, the bubble tank, yes. They have a really fun aesthetic, yeah. And then you get to see them all together. They all look so good together. Glad you're able to... I think those are hard to get for a while. Maybe now they're finally back in stock. I feel like a few people in chat had to wait a while for some of that to come back. Vulcan's great as long as you're not a Xenos child with a pocket knife. Yeah, then it's, you know, slightly different story. Slightly different story. Ooh, rats today. Emperor, welcome in. How are ya? These are my Skaventide ratties that we got to basing, which I hate doing, and I just didn't. So now we're doing it. What are you up to? Chat, what's that step in the process that you just kind of stop working on something? Do you have something like basing is for me? You're just like, never mind. Please hobby for me too, because heckin' work. You've been doing lots of hobby though, Emperor. I saw those Bretonians. You've been doing lots of hobby. Yes, the concept stage. Fair. Fair. Quite like Thanksgiving, but I get the hesitation. I suppose it rules out a lot of hobby, nearly all Age of Sigmar. Yeah, and I feel like we also just did a larger mini one. I'll take a look here. Why is it so hard to come up with just an idea for the month? There's so many good ones is the hard part, and then yeah, making sure that like everyone can hop in. Let me get the kind of brassy colors that we need. I think that's what I used. I'm with you, Osir, and I also hate painting weapons. I can push through, but I definitely slow down whenever I get to weapons. It's so boring. Which is why we had to go back and do the dreadnoughts yesterday. That's exactly where I stopped. Weapons and basing, man. Basing finds it's pretty much every step. Basing is the only one I usually finish fastest because it's dry brushing, waiting for drying. Yeah. I really hate basing, and I'm sure some people are like, why doesn't she do like anything else? And it's because I hate it. I hate the whole process. I just want to finish the mini. I guess that sometimes the month might not be for you, and that's okay. Yeah, I had no spooky minis, took the month off because I have no time. It's just an excuse. I think that's part of it too. Is some people like, well, what about this? And I'm like, it's okay if you don't have something. Like, that's the point of the challenge. But I do want to try and give like the best chance for everyone to be able to hop in. But yeah, if you're just painting whatever you want, that's not a challenge anymore. But yeah, it's kind of a double-edged thing, isn't it? The king of those weapons is the bolter. Does not matter what size. I hate painting bolters, or I've just painted too many over the years. It's very boring. I think I'm able to push through because it's just a matter of I know what I need to do. I just need to do it. Where basing, I always have that little voice of like, you should do more for this basing. I'm just like, should. Am I gonna? But I'm not gonna. Lurk for call sounds good. Planning more involved for the nights because I'm stupid at the yesterday. You are not. You aren't. What are you thinking for the night? I feel like nights are because you don't have to paint as many minis. That's a good time to like look at basing. Like rats. The other thing is like I have 200 of these little bastards. I don't want to do anything crazy because then I have to do it on all those little clan rats, all those little stupid storm vermin. I don't want to do it over and over and over and over and over and over. It's just easier to not do anything. November challenge. Anything in Butts' pile of shame feels generic enough. I like Thanksgiving. I like the idea of somehow getting like Blood Bowl or those types of games in. Yeah, think about it. Think about it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do a wash on our wood before we start highlighting it up. I feel like it needs a little something before we dive in. Silver we got earlier. Too late for now. Oh, but shame, Timber. Shame. Shame. Hey, Valiant, what? Buzz has enough to share with the whole class. I bet some of us have enough to share with the whole class. What are you up to today? No Warhammer November. I've tried that, and then some people can't hop in, which is tough, but we did. I think it was Other Games April. I like it, don't get me wrong. But Sedona is the plan? What do you mean, Waste Mine? Fill me in. I'm missing something. Shame Timber qualification. The project must have been in your backlog, for 6 months? Go back and either pile of shame or finish unfinished previous challenges. We've done, and I guess that's kind of what I was thinking for December also. Those ones are just like a finish it month. Those do feel pretty good. Do you guys just want to do a finish it month? And then December can be a back to start to finish. We can do a finish it month if you guys want to. Because there's holidays in there too, so that does make, I think, the last couple a little tricky. We can do that if you want. Who would need a finish it month? I'm getting an early start on mine right now. Finish months are kind of easy in there. Let's just do that then. Let's make it easy. If you want to dip into Thanksgiving or Blood Bowl, cool. Like if you want that as your category, let's do a finish it month for November. That makes it easy. I may stick to Thanksgiving. I'm trying to remember what I've got left for my Wolbies. I did the Fire Prism, so I'm free of that for right now. Do I have any other vehicles for my Eldar? I got bikes. Not quite a tank. Bikes. Mini painters with unfinished projects? Sounds far-fetched, I know. More likely than you think. God damn it. Paint's clogged. Sorry, chat. 1 second. He eats box with this project's out the window. I only have finished. Okay, let's play on that, chat. Sounds like everyone's kind of in agreement. I'm sorry, Reprice has been playing Resident Evil Village with Melissa as our first spooky game. Went through the moist baby part yesterday. Considerably spooked achieved. Yep, that's definitely the part of that game. I asked ChatGPT for 24 months worth of themes. You're way ahead of the game, bro. So what does it come up with for us? Are there some good ones in there I can steal? Both of the Blood Bowl teams I need to work on are partly started. Yeah, so for a finish it project, that's perfect. That would be a, oh god. I have to start by chat, now there's paint all over me. God damn it. What about the nearly identical Wave Serpents? My Wave Serpent's done too, yeah. Some more interesting. I'm scared that you didn't put what they were. Timothy, hello, how are you? I'm trying to, I finally got my paint unclogged, but now I'm a mess. Alright. Get cleaned up here. Finish Age of Sigmar. That's your, yep. That's yours, Sly. You've locked in. You're done. If you don't finish Age of Sigmar by the end of November, we're all gonna know. We're all gonna know. One more paint. I'm a mess, chat. Why do any of you watch me? Differentiating between tanks and armored units, flying units. Your favorite model in your collection, elites, were good, I felt. Evil Villain was one. It's a whole can of worms in 40k, right? You can paint literally anything. Literally anything. I've never seen that watch before. Oh, I started wearing it again because I'm not wearing my Fitbit anymore. My Fitbit's kind of old and I don't think it's super accurate anymore. I swap back. Matt, hello, how are you? Oh, thank you. We are trying to get... I got this in the Skaventide box, and I got to the basing, and I just set him down. We're going back today to try and finish him. What are you up to? Plus says, I will settle for finishing the Skaven entirely by the end of November. Then the Stormcast by end of year. I'll be happy if I achieve that. That is a lot of painting. I think that's, if that's the goal you want to set, it's a good one. Yeah, it's a lot of painting already. Yeah, freestyle 40k month, pretty much. Pretty much. What did, let me go back. Favorite model in your collection's an interesting one, because I feel like maybe people have already painted that. That'd be an interesting one. Coin units I also kind of like. Trying to decide how that would fit into a theme. Because then that could be dragons, could be 40k flyers. I feel like that's enough sci-fi fantasy overlap. That's kind of fun. Stay on target, chat. Waste mine. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Timothy, what you up to today? Looks really nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Bill, hello. How are you? We're trying to finish our ratties. What are you up to? New army November. Everyone starts a new army. I pick Imperial Fist. Painting Legends units only? Oh, that one hurts too much. That's just my everyday wasted. My everyday. Dark Angel, hello, welcome back in. How are you today? We are working on some ratties today. What you up to? These are from the Skaventide box, and I just never finished them because I hate basing. So we're doing some final touches, and then we'll get basing done today. I'm just working. Yay! Yay, Bill. I hope it goes well today. Do you have a busy week there? None of my knights are painted yet. New army. There you go. We're about to get Legends. All 8 of her legs going to Legends. Let's see. Matt says, any recommendation painting Storm Fiend armor? Traditional blue armors. For the life of me, I can't get it looking how I want. So I have my Storm Fiends, but mine are in the Scryer Red. Let's take a look at, I guess, the box art real quick. So I've got my phone here. If I can get the mobile site to cooperate. Storm. That Son of Horus screen? I'll take a look here. Lurking, painting tonight. Got my guard I gotta do. Let's go. Let's go. Yay, but less enthusiasm. Games is still working on the night. If it's New Legion November, it would be Corn. Nikki paints Reavers every day until GW's Legends them. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Actually pulled that awesome Storm Fiend. We're having just a rat finish day, Matt. So I've got I just basically pulled out everything that needs to get finished. And that's what we got today. We're just winging it. Okay, so this is the blue that we're trying to get. And I'm trying to remember if I have seen like an actual GW workup for this. What color would I do? I'm trying to like match it to GW colors. It's kind of tricky. I wish they would still list colors. I don't know if this would be in the app. Because they do have their Citadel like color app. Chad, has anyone used the Skaven blues? I think what the closest like equivalent would be. Fine Cast is gonna paint itself. Oh, we could do Fine Castmas for December. Cat's just asking for Fine Castmas at this point. The app lists of billion colors. It is. Oh, is it in there? What does it say for the Skaven blue? Hey Waffle, welcome in. How are you? Finished painting basing. Oh, the Vespid team yesterday. Feels good to be through it. Let's go. That's awesome. Congrats. Do you publish all of your recipes? I don't. I don't know if that's your task. I don't. Sometimes, like, I need to do a video on the Imperial Fist color workup. I got so many questions on that yesterday. Sometimes I'll do a video like that, but I used to do more of it for Patreon. But Mouse Babe, welcome in. How are you? I heard from one GW employee the colors they used to put on the back box done by someone on the sales team. Best guessing. Yeah, it's They're definitely not the right colors, but it's a good estimate. Okay, at least mine's saying Cantor Dragonhof Alatot Poeth? That's a best guess. That's not the color. That is absolutely not it. Who remembers the paints they use? Oh no, we're Massbait. We're trying to figure out what color this blue is. Like what GW uses in the box art. That app, yeah, those that's not the colors. That's absolutely not it. Because it's not like Dark Reaper. It's more blue than that. I keep going back to it. It's like it's almost the Thousand Suns with like a heavy wash on it. Hold on, chat. Bothering me now. I'm gonna get Cantor out just in case. Let's just pull some colors out. That's not it either. No, you're getting it. That's exactly why we're here hobbying together. My first initial guess is more like a Thousand Suns with like a heavy wash on it. Because it's definitely got kind of the... It's still a pretty saturated color. Like it's close. Not quite right. Halidor Sky, maybe. I feel like it's a little bit more blue, like true blue than what we got, but we can pull it out. If I can find it. Yeah, it's much more blue. Stegodon could be, yeah, that's true. I always forget about Stegodon. Where is that? Well, if I could find it. I think you might be onto something there, bro, so that might be the right answer. I just forget about it. Someone says Stegodon Nuln. I think that, yeah. So here's Stegodon. It's scale green, but it's a very blue. So if we get this out, and do I have a... Looking for a note card or something. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's Stegodon. So, Wasted Mind had Stegodon, Nuln, Thunderhawk, Fenrisian. That makes sense. Yep. Been using Thunderhawk a mix of Fenrisian to highlight, but it's just like, eh. I think that'll work on top of this. So what did you have before? Yeah, what have you been highlighting? Like, putting that on top of? Stegodon has green in the name, which is probably why maybe I forget it. I think I pretty much only use it on my Seraphon, so I should remember it, but I don't. It's a beautiful color. Why do I not use this more? Give that one a try. Yeah, I think that'll get you pretty close. Thank you, Wasted Mind and Broso, for looking around and guessing with us. I appreciate it. There's a darker silhouette below my shelf I can't look at because I'm under a cat. I really liked Night Lord's Blue. I've been using that more and more for a shade. Cantor is nice, but there's something about Night Lord's Blue that I really like. I think it also behaves, like, the actual paint consistency is a little nicer. Okay, let me, what was was a dungeon. Yeah, that's exactly why we're here, Matt. I hope that works. Excited to see if you dive in here. Okay, I think our green is good to go. Work on that for a little bit. I think it's Cantor. Now we have a get out of jail free from one Twitch mod, right? I mean, how often you ending up in jail? Waste of mind. Or are you planning to? Or are you planning to end up in mod jail? I see you. I see you. I gotta go back to the rat I was on. What are you called? Claw Lord? Let me go back. My stuff, yep. Gnaw Beast. That's right. Gnaw. Alright. That's how it works. It's the law. This base looks great. Thank you. You're very nice. I'm hoping it'll look great. I'm hoping. We're getting there. I think your bot has put me in jail more than any human mod for completely innocent faces. Oh, for auto mod? That's all Twitch. Unfortunately, I can't give you a out of auto mod for free. Twitch trying to keep me safe, and I appreciate it. I am not nice. I am honest. Well, thank you, Norman. I appreciate it. I'll try to get better at basing at some point. When I have something I actually want to like spend the time on. I'm not lewd like William. That's why I have to have the auto mod as well. The nice shade of green, so that is we did moot green first, and now we're going in with cabalite green, which is also a very pretty color. That I wish I had more excuses to use. I feel like green always ends up in that bucket of like, this is really pretty, but not a lot of things use it. There's just not a lot of green armies. The ones that are kind of the, I don't know, more basic greens. People ask for auto mod passes. Want to do trouble. Wasted mine. Moods and Cavil, yep. If you need a shade from that, you can add in Incubi Darkness too. Which is what we did on the blade. So at the very edges, it's Incubi. I noticed when they did this like round of Skaven, they've kind of moved their green to that workup. And I do like it. I like a little bit more of blue with it. And we're just gonna wash it in here. Here? Doing trouble? No. No chaos in this chat, right? No, who would do that? Who would do that? I feel like we need more of this mid color. I don't wanna, again, I don't wanna go nuts, but I feel like we need a little bit more. No, you're good. I had a sudden brainwave. I asked GPT to make some vague painting themes. Open interpretation. I think they're quite nice. What you got, bro? So, if there's any that sound fun, I'm here for it. Alright, we need to get the little stones in the center there. Oops. Damn it. Here's a revise of sequential numbering. We have shadows. Play with darkness, stealth, or dramatic lighting. Something mysterious or lurking in the shadows. Speed. Focus on motion and yep, that word. There's a fast-moving vehicle. Warrior in action and pose that captures velocity. Relic. Create something ancient and powerful. A worn artifact. Old warrior. Mystical object. Elemental interpret one of the classical elements: fire, water, earth, or air through design, environment, magic. Transformation showcase, shapeshifter, creature and mutation, something's undergoing alteration. Edge, focus on sharpness, something precarious. Dangerous character on the brink of a dramatic moment. Those are kind of fun. I like that it leaves it pretty open too. So like, I think anyone in there, edge was funny, just Tau, edges everywhere. Pretty open to whatever you could kind of make work from your collection, which I like. I'll be honest, I still just like, even just like the keywords. It's like everyone can pick a squad that needs to be worked on or a character. But having a more focused theme would be fun. I think a mix has been nice. Kind of option 2 there. Sounds like Horus Heresy White Scars to me. He did mention those yesterday. About how if he's not playing, just painting and collecting, maybe it's time. This just keeps coming up. Weird how that works. I think now that we've done this dry brush, I want to do like another wash in a couple areas. So it's all looking a little samey. I think I need to add a little bit back. Unfortunately, I have the Agrax out that dries shiny, but that's okay. Hit it with the matte coat after. He does keep mentioning them, yeah. Yeah. The comic about Scott lost his house in the game Discord. It made me giggle. They're not as fast now that they're all on foot, that's true. Something to keep in mind for the challenge. Have to make your troop look really fast. BA famously wingless jump packless, yep. Yeah. That also just keeps coming up in the most painful way possible. Blood drop was you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. After that Sanguinary Guard commission I had. Why do you need so many blood drops, bro? Why? Like it's a little much. Maybe we dial it back a bit. It became the Eldar gem hunt, but blood drops. That's a little much. No longer sparkly in the sunlight, I know. Tragic. Tragic. I mean, you can always paint yours that way, Bill. Absolutely. Get you some Turbo Dork or some metallic medium. It could be cool. Urge to purple blood angels must fight. I'll paint you some purple blood angels. I'll do it. I'll tag slam every time. I'll do it. I mean, they're basically already purple. Just adding the blue back in. You know? I'll do it. No blood, no wings. New name's just Red Lads. Yep. Blood Angels have always had my Craig blue armor. Yep. Gaslight is all into connecting Ultra Lads. I'm scared for my Space Wolves, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really, really worried. That may be the final straw where I'm like, I don't know if I still want to do 40k, and then we just get light blue ultramarine. That might be the final straw for me. Ultramarines. There we go. She will. She'll DM me them too. I'll do it. Just another benefit to working on Purple Blood Angels. I'll do it. I hope the Inevitable Rust model is good. I don't feel great about it. I don't feel great about it. Old man Russ. I hope he's cool. I'm still scared. Gonna be a big pupper dog. Which normally I'm fine with, but that's not what I want. Keg Belly, I hope they give him Powerlifter. That'd be cool. Like, God of War. Or Powerlifter. They're gonna make Space Wolves shaven and clean cut. Give them big fangs. Or the lead designer out to say, see, you can tell they're Space Wolves because they have fangs. Similar to the X-Men Origins Wolverine producer talking about Deadpool. I have another dead paint pot, I'm gonna scream. Okay. We're not gonna use Gorthar Brown because it's dead. Dead. So let's try Baneblade. I thought I got Baneblade. Time to Baneblade. Oh, we have a Blood Reaver. Maybe that'll work. Try this first. What other legion have notable fangs? I can't think of any, Slam. I can't think of any. Who would have that? Oh, strike me down suffering. Aren't you excited to work on yours now? Like, I'm sure all of this talk is helping to, helping motivate you to work on your... I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. Hey, Forgiven, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on rats. I've got... These are from Skaventide that I just never finished. So we're gonna try and finish them today. What you up to? I got to, like, basing and final touches and was like, I don't want to work on this anymore. So... Today is the day we work on it again. I'm so excited. Here I am trying to pick out the red. Turns out I could just painted them blue this whole time. Thanks, G-dubs. Solves that problem. Solves that problem. You should be thanking them. Thank you for making my army choice so much easier. Playing Impossible. Ooh, session 0? For what system are we playing? Welcome on in. Post the blue recipe everywhere. Ooh, true. You just go blue. Dive in right now. Yeah, I think I paint blue. The Ultramarine corpse is on my base. Excellent. It'll fit right in here. It'll fit right in here. Oh, come on in. Oh, blue. Oh, no. Oh, no. I forget. Yeah, exactly. My first salt terms thing on your card. Yep, I was like, if you just reverse that, that works pretty well for Do you take Blood Angel's Salt Terminator release if I meant Nikki got only new Phobos wolves? You would think he would, like, think twice? He's taking that. He doesn't care what I get. Yeah, exactly. Not even a question. We both knew that answer. Yeet. There's no technique available to modern science that can measure the speed at which I throw Nikki and her faction under the bus for the Blood Angels. Yeah, absolutely not. We both knew that answer. You're very welcome in. How are you? D&D. Okay, 5th ed. Hopefully they don't want to try the 2024 rules. We'll just play as it goes. Yeah. We haven't been able to play our in-person, so I haven't looked at the new rules very much, but definitely interesting from the little bits I've seen. I know one of our friends, like, their whole party decided to change things up with the new rules, but yeah, I haven't looked at them enough myself to see. It's fine because it's neutral. I respect it. I think I don't care as much. Sadie, get out of here. I just want a custom alive, but I'll never get it, so whatever. When you get Old Man Powerlifter Russ and Sweet New Wolfen, I just want to see what my Thunderwolf Cav are still a thing. I just want to see what happens, you know? I think that's my sign if I stick with Warhammer or not. If I get the old "you're also Ultramarine" treatment, I think more things may end up on eBay. I don't know exactly what you did. Right under that bus. Right under that Land Raider. Uh-oh, I didn't stick my phone on the charge this morning. I hate when that happens. My favorite earbray is sometimes the charger's unplugged. So I will hook my phone up to my charger, but then it still doesn't charge because I unplugged it for something else. And I feel like a dummy the whole next day. I don't want to play them until I get a new monster manual to make the players cry. That's fair. You have to be prepared for all of that. Yep. Absolutely. Respect it. I don't look at the new rules because I do not want D&D by subscription also. I just don't like the general route that D&D is going. Kind of not great. I also just want to try other systems if I'm honest. Like D&D's cool. I like that like it's pretty easy to make a character. Especially when one of my friends doesn't play a lot of games outside of like what we do together. So the fact that she can get in there and really look through stuff and I feel like it makes it easy for her to kind of look through things, and as someone not doing that a whole lot, it makes it easy, but I don't know. I don't think Hasbro needs any more of my money. Yeah, I think they're doing just fine. And then if you don't like what they've been doing, that absolutely makes sense. I'd like to try some other systems. Whenever we're able to play again. I feel like after holidays is probably the best time to see if they're ready now. Whoa, come back here. There's zillion cool, interesting indie tabletop RPGs. Yeah, sure. That aren't on a subscription basis. Alright, I think that's all I really care about for that. Okay, are we still drying? It's taking a while to dry today. I guess I am just kind of slopping it on though, for the base at least. Okay, we do need to highlight this fabric. We got a little pouchy here. Let's do those. And then we'll try and get them wedged on here and kind of finished up. I'm ready to call them done. Ready to move on. Let me do black leather, actually. No, I got brown here. Never mind. Stay the course. I'm just ready for them to be done. I don't want to look at this thing anymore. Between getting the dreadnoughts finished, these guys finished, and then starting to get Imperial Fists ready for decals. Feels pretty good this week. Anyone else finishing up some projects? What have we got, chat? Strappies on his wrist. Let's see what else is going on. What is that? I just got like a random strap back here. What is that even connecting? Alright. Why don't you be the second most boring? Which ones? We've mentioned many space. In addition to recovering now, our system is down. I can't work escalations like needed. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that, though. Finish the kill saws for my mega knob. GW can't be trusted with rules, so magnets probably a good shout there. Make sure you're covered. Is this an... about to go through all my paint and just purge all the bad spots. Just puts me further behind. Magnets, waste mines. Magic word. Magnets. We're in the base of next unit of steel helms for City of Sigmar bandits. Nice. Imperial fists. Oh, they're a commission. I'm painting them because money. That's a lot of my Space Marine work actually, because I get paid for it. Imperial fists are legit. Rogel the wall Dorn. Rogel no Dorn. I probably should read some more lore. I know you guys are mentioning specific bits. I probably should read some more for them. I'm not as big on Space Marines in general as others. They're fine. I like my wolves well enough. They're fine. Ugh, that's a pretty cool line though. The time for speeches is over. They are coming. Kill them all. That's a pretty. I'd fight after that. Yeah, Tropic energy. Oh my god, I'm gonna screenshot. DW, fix your paint pots. Do I have another Mornfang? I sure hope so. This must have been the one I was using yesterday. Let's see, I bought cheap metal rulers from Amazon to use as painting handles for all the carapace weapons. I hope it was an IQ move and not a dirt move. Only one way to find out. And at least they're cheap, so if it doesn't work, you're not out too much money. You'll have to let us know how it goes. I guess how sturdy are they? Because you'd have to support the, not that the weapons weigh, like, a lot. Enough to support that while you're moving stuff around. These ones are just okay. Yeah, give me orcs or rats any day. I'm in that same boat. I'd rather paint other things, but if you're doing 40k commissions, it's gonna be a metric crap ton of Marines. But you know what? Job security. That's not Mornfang. It was Doomble. I'm dumb. Okay, here it is. Oh, trying this again. Actually, chat, I'm pretty excited. I wanted to share. I sent out a quote for Dragon Ball repaints. Really excited because it sounds like they're on board. I'll have like a handful of Dragon Ball to paint. I've got a few repainty thingies. I did. Rat Meaty. Hello, JPEG. How are you? Welcome on in. You're trying to finish said rats. They've been sitting at like 90% done, and we just need to do it. What you up to? I'm pretty excited. That means we've got Little Fern. I have one more code I need to get back to. Got Dragon Ball. I'm pretty stoked. I need to finish Little Dizzy. I think I'm gonna take like Friday just to get her finished. So cross your fingers, chat. Because I'd really like that one. It's so funny, like, when I sit here and send a quote for, like, a project I'm excited about. I'm like, I hope they like me. Please say that's okay. Please say yes. Pretty much, Kate. Pretty much. Rosa says, I'm trying to learn about the list building and horse heresy. Good lord, you can put nearly anyone on a jet bike. Imagine that. How wild is that? How wild. Non-canon, that's right. Katie, what you up to today? I'm doing alright. We're trying to finish some ratties. I need to get our blues out, it looks like. I think it's that time. What did I just... Something just fell and I don't know what it was. Alright, I think I did raspberry. We'll get... I think the other colors we pulled out for Matt earlier. You got troped, you did! Y'all get troped out in the end. You did! Let's see, just got home from work deciding what to do next. You have any fun options? Well, come on in. Thanks for spending part of it with us. 40k White Scar. Wait, anyone got a jetpack? We don't even get bikes anymore. A lot can change in 10k years, yeah. A lot can change. Oh, rip Bible Thump emote too. It's now Big Sad, is what they swapped it out for. They lost the, they didn't renew the rights or whatever for it. Yeah, they didn't renew it. They didn't want to pay for the, yeah, so now you get Big Sad. I'm sure, maybe Bible Thump's on like, the other websites, BTTV and stuff, I don't know. But... And it's not a Twitch Global anymore. I mean, is that what we want them spending their money on? I think there's enough other emotes to cover it, but... I'd say put that money towards something else, yeah. Break a boss, need to finish Custodes Captain, still need to work on the Vegeta, let's go. So. Wait for this to be finished, because then Lord Croak. You can, yeah, Resident Sleeper is still there, so you're good. You're good. If Resident Sleeper ever goes away, I'm making my own. I'll have Simon Sleeper for sure. But yeah, I'd rather that money go toward I don't know, helping me make more money. I'll take that. I'll take that. Miss I give you a thumbs up. Let's see. We got our good email. I will keep working on scuffed emotes for all of us. Yeah. My promise to you is I will keep making scuff. It's just that Burr exists still. If that ever goes away, I will be sad. Yeah. If I ever try and take my Hyperscape emote, then I will riot. That's when we ride. Gosh. How long ago was that? When was Hyperscape? Yeah, Scott just said pre-COVID, and I'm pretty sure that's right, but I don't remember. Maybe it was like early COVID. Carmine, welcome in. How are you? Just got back from doing my civic duty. How goes the rats? We're getting closer to finishing them up. Welcome on in. Have anything planned for rest of the day here? City go bork, city go bork. A lot. A lot. She's on the move right as you say that, Reaper. On the move. Alright. That looks better. Like we need to get the rest of the red. And then he's kind of done. Which is sick. Look at that chat. We're getting so much done this week. Proud of us. Working and then eating turkey leftovers sounds like a perfect day to me. Well, maybe not the working, but the turkey leftovers. Sounds like a chill day. What's everyone else up to rest of today? Any fun plans, chat? I guess I'll see where these readies end up. If I'm close to finishing some stuff here after stream, I may just take the time to do that. And then it's back to the old Imperial Fists. Get a bit more of them done today. I can get, I really like to get 3 or 4 units ready for decal. I don't want to say everyone, but if I can get a few units ready, I'll be happy with that. Kind of over the next couple days here. Tomorrow we're going to be video gaming. We're going to play Slay the Princess, which is a very narrative kind of driven game. A lot of like story paths and decisions to make. I'm going to basically be pilot and let us kind of play through together. But that'll be tomorrow if you guys want to come join us for video games. Thank you, everyone. Helped us unlock 1,000,000 billion video game streams. I appreciate it. We're doing great this week. Both of our backlogs are shrinking. I'm really proud of us. Me too. Me too, Live Mana. We're killing it. We're killing it. I'm reading these rules a bit more, I guess. Probably Japanese. Study Japanese. I need to slow down today with my Japanese. I got to like my first few kanji. I think what I'm trying to put into words what I'm struggling with here. Because like how do I say this? I'm not sure how to read it as like kanji's like the word, or if I just like keep splitting it up. Like right now I'm just learning words, but it feels very confusing because it's like it's this, but it's actually pronounced this way. Like how am I supposed to know when it's in with other stuff? And it's supposed to, I don't know. I need to start writing some of this down. it's not connecting in my brain. Wait, a very tactical game of killing some royal chick, pretty much, Bill. We'll get to find out together tomorrow. I have like for Slay the Princess, I have like purposely avoided clips and streams and stuff because I knew I wanted to play it. So I really don't know a whole lot other than it's dialogue heavy and we get to make decisions together. So, and I've kind of left it there on purpose. It'll be fun. Different pronunciations based on context. Kind of. Let me come back to that thought. As I was saying it out loud, I'm just like, am I dumb? Like, maybe that's just... maybe that is the answer. I could just be dumb. I think it's because, like, I see the kanji and I want to pronounce it how I've learned it with, like, the hiragana that's in it. And then they're like, that's not what it is. Like, but why not? There's like, because it's just not. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know it's the kanji and not, like, combination of things? I think I need to slow down and write some of it, and maybe it'll click. The system sound company. See, now you're not behind. I think is how I always. He's AFK, so I'm gonna wait. But like, if no one can do anything, you're not behind. All right, we're gonna do another highlight on his weapon, and then I think we're gonna smush him on this base and see how we feel. Whoa. Okay. We smushing. I think it's almost smush time. It's our favorite time. I could highlight this a little bit more, I guess. I'm trying to decide if I care enough. maybe a quick thing. I think I know what you're talking about. If you want, message me and I can explain. There's simple rules too. Okay. I may give it like one more try tonight to see if I can figure out, but I will definitely message you if I can't. If I'm still feeling super dumb, I will message you. There was just something not clicking in my brain the other night. Like something's not making sense and I don't know how to articulate what it is exactly. I think just trying to Still trying to put words to it. When I'm looking at like what you'd see on TV or something, where there's just like a block of text. Like, well, how am I supposed to know that that's this kanji and not a bunch of different like hiragana that I'm supposed to be reading as I've learned already? I guess is the best way to describe it. And it may be that I just haven't learned how to make that distinction yet. It's probably the answer, but I'm stubborn. I want to know. Where did my color go? Ah, okay. Okay. Did I finally? Autofire, welcome in. How are you? We got some Skaven. I'm trying to finally finish some of my Skaventide babies that I've kind of put off. How are you today? Got base that's been drying. I'm gonna stick on. You've come in as we're about to smush them on and see what we think. If I feel like that's as much work as I want to put in now. Well, a satisfying smush. That's more down to sentence structure and grammar. Okay, so I'm definitely not far enough along yet. The answer is I'm getting ahead of myself. As usual. Ooh, kind of chilly here for a change. I'm excited for you. We get a big cool off on Wednesday, and I am. Well, you'll think it was too long. It's really weird. There's no spaces in Japanese to help differentiate. I'm running into some of that, and it's actually. I guess Busu does it too. I've noticed it more with Duolingo because it'll just straight up go to like the next line of text without like hyphenating or breaking it up in any way. So sometimes I have to catch myself and slow down. But Boosie does the same thing. I've got to kind of work through the sentence altogether. Oh, you haven't even opened Skaventide? I'm sure the like trouble you had getting it doesn't help. I think it's hard to like get to a project when you've had trouble. Like they kind of took that excitement away from you. Is that kind of how you feel about it? I only say that because I've had that happen. Yeah. That's tough. I hope that you are more excited about it when you're like able to dive in. Because it is a really fun box. But I totally get that. I'm fighting literally everything today. Blue's fighting me. I just assembled this model last night. It's a really fun one. What you have today, Monsto? Okay. Okay. Trying this again. There we go. We got glue. Now we smush. Permanent smush. Make sure to be smushed down far enough. Starting to get into the just want it finished part of the commission I'm working on. So trying to fight that feeling. Yeah, I feel that. There is personal and commission. There's usually that point of like, I can't look at this anymore. I have to put in the time, but I don't have to look at this anymore. So far, the push fit and the set are coming together nicely. Yeah, I think for the most part, this set was pretty easy, or at least the Skaven. I haven't built the Stormcast. I would imagine they're even easier. Okay, as we push him down, I see that I didn't do his little toe on the base. We're gonna get that too. Trying to remember what skin tone we did. All right, I think that's good enough. No, that's dark gray on his toesies. So we'll get that first. Oh god. And look at those skin tones. We're gonna do a black rim for the base, and then I'm gonna call them done. There's more we could do. I'm good. I'm good. I feel like it's tanned skin that we did. I don't quite remember, but it should be close enough. Is anyone playing any video games right now? Anything good, chat? I keep looking at Metaphor Refantasio. I need to go ahead and finish the demo at the very least. I just love Skaven. Watching this makes me happy. They're a really fun army. I'm glad you're enjoying. Thanks for coming to check it out. I appreciate it. I hope you get to work on your box here soon. Feel bad that the mailing stuff kind of stole your thunder. Hope you can get back to them. Because it's a really fun box. Been playing TCG Card Sharp Sim in Rusty's retirement. TCG Card Sim is a really fun game. I kind of got to the point where I wasn't getting as many good pulls and stuff, so I kind of dropped it, but if they do any like big updates or something, I'll definitely go back. I don't think if there's anything else. Oh, Neva comes out today, which is the people that made Gris or Grease. I'm gonna wait on it because I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. Their games are beautiful, and that's out today if anyone's interested. A friend of mine has a level 57 shop, spends all day opening packs trying to get her first ghost foil. My goodness. I only made it to, I think I'm in high 20s, maybe 30? That becomes your whole day, is just opening packs, and it still takes a while, even with like the settings cranked up. It felt like I was just getting on to hold my mouse button down to open packs. So I kind of stopped. And then I wasn't getting enough like good stuff while doing that. So I guess true to real life, but all right, chat. I think we're gonna call this one done. He's good for tabletop. I don't really feel like doing much more. I think we're good. I think we're one rat down. Which means we have to pick another ratty. I think our Gracier is the next closest. GG's, thank you. I think he's our next closest. He is basically, I need to do a little bit more glue because I didn't fully glue him to the base. We need like a dry brush and a final check, and I think he's good too. So he's pretty easy. There's definitely a plateau for activity, yeah. But I think that kind of mid-20s gets a little rough. Oh, he's just on from the peg. The only thing holding him on. Which is fine, but we're gonna go ahead and glue. Anyone else playing anything good? Scott and Sadie are playing in the backyard. You may hear her borking. This is super glue. Yeah. I guess I could have plastic glued it. I didn't even think about it because I always do super glue for bases. But yeah, could have done plastic glue. Alright, we're just gonna do the same colors for the dry brush. Get it finished up. Once I remember what they were. I think we did. Administratum. Super plastic glue. There you go. pretty duper basic. I think we'll add more of that mid-tone green, that capillite too. Could use a little bit of that. We have a lot of the bright. We could probably use a bit more of that mid-tone. And then I think we're gonna call him done too. Off the shelf. Off the shelf. It's kind of nice having a bunch of projects that you can just be like, all right, done, 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 done. we just did a lot of work earlier to set ourselves up. That's all it is. I just realized we're working on this while I'm working on that Lucy that's dressed like a mouse also. It's just all rats. Your little cheese shirt and the cheese I need to sculpt. A lot of rats. Yeah, I guess the last stream update is I do owe you guys a chat picks project vote. I just haven't sat down to go through what I've got available that we can work on, but coming soon. I'll get a list for you guys to vote on. We'll tackle another project together. I kind of want to work on the Corsairs, but I don't think I have the build instructions anymore, so I need to grab those off like Reddit or something. Get those built. I thought about those for today too, but still I can get some instructions. Can't do a whole lot. And that's kind of it for us, chat. Sounds like it may be a quiet day, especially if Scott can't do any work. I've just got commissions. Ready for video games tomorrow. But I Black, welcome in. We've got Skaven. How are you? We just finished this guy on his Gnaw Beast. He's now ready to roll. I kind of hate that the wash dried really shiny, so when he gets a clear coat, it'll look better there. And then we've got our Grace here that was like basically done. I just need to do the base, so we're trying to get that done. Are you also working on some Skaven? What you got? Welcome, welcome in. I just need these off my desk. They've been sitting around for too long. Especially if we're going to stick to Spearhead. These are in my Spearhead. So be ready for games, too. Whenever we want to go beat up on Noob Painter somewhere. Skaven ready. Sorry, chat. Bonked my microphone. Alright. Sorry, I didn't show. There is Grace here. I think I'm going to call him done, too. There wasn't a whole lot I needed to do for him. Good enough. Alright, what do we got next? Burning and burning through these rats. I have Skaven, but I've not played in many years. 7th edition was the last time I played. Gotcha. Well, welcome on in. I'm actually getting some of my Storm Beans. They were still on their square bases from Fantasy, so I'm doing a little bit of catch up as well. So welcome on in. The feeling of the fact that I can go put these in the game room after stream makes me very, very happy. It do feel real good. Do feel good. Alright, this guy's also really close. It's basically, we got like a little bit of the ratties need some work. We need to dry brush the base again. Can you tell what I hate doing? And yeah, line him up too. I don't think anything else. I was gonna see if maybe we could dry brush events together. It doesn't look like it. The rest we need to actually do basing for, so dive in. Oh, Mudfly, it's good to see you. How are you today? Thanks for lurking. I appreciate that. Hope everything going well. As my mods are being lewd in my chat. I do think there is, this will be my screaming from the hobby mountain. Just getting something finished is there's a power to it. If anyone's feeling stuck, just like try to get something finished. Because the little boost you get from it is pretty huge. Pretty huge. Ham and cheese dude, welcome in. How are you? I recently started to paint again. It has been fun. What did we pick up to work on? Welcome on in. Yeah, what is on the table? Why did I just make that silver? Looks like I got really sloppy back here last time we worked on him. Clean that up. I'm sorry, mods? One mod? Never me? I don't know about that. Ooh, some Croxagores. I loved working on my Croxagores. I hope that you're also enjoying them. That's a great project to come back with. That's such a good kit. I can't even finish procrastinating about trying to pick. I'm not an expert, but we may have found the problem. Painting was so therapeutic. Yeah, it definitely helps me when I'm feeling anxious. It definitely helps me. Mine's a little goofy because I do commissions as well, but pulling out one of the things that I want to play with and trying some new techniques and stuff. Be a nice little zen moment. Sometimes the journey is its own reward. There you go. Okay, recently quit drinking. Need something else to take up my time. I think painting is great for getting some time, doing something artistic. The fun part is if you decide to play also, you've already got that ready to roll. So kind of adds on itself even. Okay, we didn't even start this ratty. I'm trying to decide what color I want him to be. Do a little brown ratty back there. I'm getting shots when I'm involved in this conversation. The painting will hurt your body way less, but your wallet way normal. Is it a hard game to learn? There's a lot of rules. I think the part with Warhammer is there's kind of the core rules that everyone needs to know, and then you've got your army rules. Once you get them down, though, it's not so bad. It's just a matter of... It's a lot at first. It's a lot in the beginning, but then it does get easier. But it's definitely a lot of rule books to go through initially, and then you'll start to kind of memorize the stuff for your armies and things. Sam claims to be innocent, but his guilt is all over this chart. Big true. He's even got... There's even a skull at the... Okay. We have more to do than I thought. That's okay, though. That's what today is for. We've got more to do than I thought. Do a quick highlight on our silver. Especially here in the front where the light's going to be hitting. A little shiny bit. If you do have any questions, if there's anything we can help with, please let us know. We just kind of nerd out in here. But if you have any questions, we're happy to stop and take a look at anything you may need. For anyone who may be new... Oh, hold that thought. A button! Emperor, thank you so much for hitting the button for 3 months. Hitting the button. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What was I about to say? Oh, if anyone's new, I'm Nikki. We paint a lot of Warhammer here, but I also love things like Kingdom Death. We've worked on Malifaux. I kind of want to get back to some Malifaux. I'm working on some 2D repaint stuff for like anime figures. It's a little bit of everything, but a lot of Warhammer. So if anyone has any questions, let us know. I'm happy to take a look. Thank you so much for hitting the button. I appreciate it. Get the skull before I forget it. Again. Apparently I forgot it last time. Let's see what else is going on. I guess, does anyone have plans for Halloween here coming up? I'm getting closer. We don't. We've got like friend stuff around it, but nothing specifically for Halloween. What about you guys? Hey Z-Decker, welcome in. How are you? Drawbacks are so cheap in terms of points in Horse Heresy. God damn, not cheap in money though. I see you, GW. That is the unfortunate ratio of points to boxes. How many are in a box? I don't remember now. Turn the lights off so people don't come up. As long as you don't do the porch light. Get a bag of candy to yourself. Done that a few years. I still like to throw on like a creepy movie or something for the evening, but we don't get trick-or-treaters. I think they all do the like trunk or treat or like stuff at their school or their churches. I always tell the story, but I'll tell it again. The first year we like moved in here, I was all excited for trick-or-treaters, and I got like a goofy little hat, and I like decorated the front door, and then I got no trick-or-treaters, not a single one. And I just kind of gave up after that. I think, yeah, I think they do more of that, and then I think COVID also, like they just do all the churches and stuff instead. 3 in a box, looking at 6 per troop squad. Yep. Let's see, Hammond Cheese said, I was thinking about buying the Army Painter Fanatic complete paint set. Pretty big cost. I'd like to have a complete set of paint. Right now I have a hodgepodge of different paint companies. What are your thoughts on the Army Painter set? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not an Army Painter fan. I've heard the new paints are better. The old set had just really bad coverage, and I don't like using them. I think I personally have a mix match. So I'm working with Citadel. I've got old and new model color here. I've got some scale color. I've got some Reaper. I think the different paint lines all have different kind of pros and cons. So having a mix can be really good. I just personally, I can't recommend Army Painter. Other people like them and use them. I don't like them personally. I don't think the coverage is as good. If you want a complete paint set, they make it really easy. And if you've tried some and you already like them, then obviously stick to what you like. But I have a hodgepodge because they do different things better or worse than the others. And I think that works. But I'm not an Army Painter fan, sorry. Halloween's so different from when I was a kid. In a new house now, nice little family estate. So expecting a few callers this year. Feels pumpkin, man. I hope you do. I was so sad when we didn't get any. That was disappointing. But yeah, that was even before COVID, and then I think with COVID they do even less now. So, like since COVID. Honor first, welcome in. How are you? Buying complete paint set is usually just overkill. There's a smaller box with the paints you know you'll use, then go for that. I think I tend to agree with that also. There are going to be paints you never ever use in those big sets. Especially if you're working on like specifically one army or specifically one thing. I understand wanting to have like a complete set, but there are probably going to be some in there you never touch. Or very, very, very rarely touch. New ones are okay. I prefer Monument. Honestly, depends what you get a hold of locally. Yeah, I wish I could be more like excited for it, but that is one brand I consistently do not like to use is Army Painter. I very much prefer Monument, Vallejo, Citadel. Reaper I tend to use more on my display stuff because it is a bit thinner. It's like a pre-thinned paint compared to the others. But I still use it a fair amount. Alright. I know I still need to come back for the skull, but I'm gonna let him... Because we have more cookies to make. One thing I'll give Army Painter credit for, the new labels are fantastic. What is it about the labels? Hey Spike, welcome in. Use a lot of the newer Army Painter stuff. It's easily as good as pretty much everything else. Use Citadel, AP, Vallejo, Paracral, bit of AK. It's all pretty standard. If it's better, great for them. I'll never recommend them. Well, they'll never get a recommendation from me. But if you've liked them and they're better now, cool. Welcome on in. How are you? I'll stay hating. Sorry. But if you've used some before and you like them, that's the nice part of having so many paint lines, is you can use what you like to use. I'm just a hater. I've had too many projects where I've been disappointed with that paint. Are we done with the yellow guys? No. I'm going to be working on them this afternoon here after stream. I wanted to get these reddies off my desk. Get them all finished. Try to make room so I can put these bases when we're... Okay. We have more forbidden cookies, chat. How about the big Army Painter box after hearing good things from others? I haven't really used much of it. How about the little complete Citadel set a few years ago? The exceptions a few of their older metallics. I probably used every pot. I kind of forgot they had a complete. Yeah, we've been through so much Aster Granite the last week. The Imperial Thistle being on Aster Granite. Now my Skaven. We used some yesterday. I'm so glad I got like 4 or 5 pots. So I recommend the AP washes it all. Same. Or at least the old ones I haven't tried. Obviously the new ones, but they all dry glossy. I'm just not a fan. Sorry. Sorry for anyone who likes Army Painter. I hate it. Army Painter's coming out with a new line of tattoo ink. Wait, for realty? Your artist's gonna adopt them. You can live with Army Painter 24/7. I am the miniature. It is really funny. My tattoo artist has the same little vortex mixer that we all use for her inks. So every time I'm because obviously I use a lot of colors. I figured you were, but just think. I mean, I don't know how common like the crossover would be, because she does a lot of the same stuff we use with our paints. But yeah, she has the same little vortex mixer, so it's funny when she has to get all my colors out. You just hear it whirring up in the background. I went through so much sterling mud for the Bretonians. I have no idea how I managed to do so much while it looks like so little. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I tend to do like the cheaper Vallejo stuff, but I've already started this army in it, so I'm just going to continue with it. Next army, though, I probably won't use these. Like, my wolves are on the Sterling Battle Mire, so I'll keep doing it. All my other armies are on, like, sand, or, like, scattered terrain. Hey, Flaming Noob! So, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do Slay the Princess, because I want to play it in October. But once we're done with that, if we decide we want 1 or 2 streams, we will return to Ace Attorney. How are you? Or, sorry, Phoenix, right? Yeah. What you up to today? I just want to make sure we play it while it's creepy. But you know, like in a brand. I don't like AK because the horrific poor taste. Yeah, exactly. You won't see that on my stream either. You won't see Green Stuff World on my stream. Unfortunately, I really like the scale color metallics, and I haven't found another paint that really does what they do as far as layering. But I won't be like openly promoting them. Completely understand. Oh, for the labels. I'm like, what? Choosing the position in the hex ad provides clear practical text description of the color, so you're trying to figure out what random name means. If you're colorblind, you're told what it is. I do like the more paint brands are just saying, rather than like, what was the example? Wizard's Cloak or whatever. Like, what color is Wizard's Cloak? That doesn't mean anything. Doesn't help. Why are we slaying the Brit? We're gonna find out tomorrow, Mousebait. For those who don't know the game I'm talking about, it is very narrative driven, so it's kind of a choose your own adventure type thing. But apparently it gets pretty spoopy, so, or at least creepy. So essentially I'm gonna act as pilot, and we're gonna make decisions together and play through the game. But it's a very narrative driven game. You should see me in a crown. Sorry, Lamb, Queen of Stream. My name is up to 3 wizard's butt, but I can't get the 2 I'm missing. Working on Senor Scarpec. He's one of my favorite 40k minis. Amazingly chunky for a Necron. We love to see it. Good. Glad you're enjoying. I'm trying to make this last pot, or last little bit of Astragon last this base. I think it might be a little thin. I'm gonna try and get a tiny bit more before we get another pot out. Wait, what, Broso? Like, confirmed? That was not on the list we picked. We're like, yeah, Gene Stealers. They're like, Biotype. Oh, we got a YouTube. Okay. You guys want to watch that together? We can watch that real quick. I'd like to see, and I have to get another pot of basing stuff out anyway. Let's do it. Let me clean up my little spatula. Because I do need to test my my input too. We in the right category, that's right. See? I get the basing material so far up the thing that I don't need to do that. But I guess if I'm rooting around at the bottom of the pot. Okay. Listen, all dried in there. Time to break out the multi-melt again. Shame. Alright, let's swing over there. Oh god, I didn't expect to be over here. All my shit's in the way. Okay. Hold on. Put you over here. Kill the music. Tiny Pickle in the chair. So done with everything. He's the best. He's been listening to Sadie barking all day. Piccolo and I are a mood. That's why he's my favorite. He's just all the time a mood. All right. Let me pull up my... You guys are going to help me test my stream shit. Sorry. I'm very pro. I want to make sure this works. Oh, is it lethal difficulty? Lethal difficulty with the Biotitan. Just sounds good, man. All right, we ready? Let me start this and I'll see.
Greetings, Space Marines. On behalf of everyone at Saber Interactive and Focus Entertainment, we want to extend a massive thank you to each and every one of you. It's only been a few weeks since we released Space Marine 2, and it's been a thrill to see millions of you diving into the game. Your dedication has been incredible.
Go forth in the name of the Emperor!
But the fight is far from over. The enemies of humanity are regrouping, and they're coming back stronger. The war is about to escalate. Get ready, because we're bringing you a whole year of new content, entirely free. We're starting with a brand new PvE operation. Gather your 3-player squad and deploy back on Kadaku to face the biggest and most terrifying Tyranid yet. The Hierophant Biotitan.
That's so sick.
No matter how many vermin they send, I will cut them down.
Mid-player, I'm very excited.
Looking for an even tougher challenge? Gear up for the upcoming edition of Lethal Difficulty.
Brace yourselves!
A brand new difficulty setting for the Operations mode, designed to test your skills against the most brutal Xenos and heretics. And to help you in battle, the Armory will provide a new weapon, the Neo-Volkite pistol.
Ooh, okay.
But we are prepared. We end this now.
In addition to all this free content, 2024 will bring Season Pass owners a full suite of cosmetic fineries from a fan-favorite Space Marine chapter, the Dark Angels. You'll be granted exclusive new weapon skins for your auto bolt rifle, plasma pistol, and power sword.
The
Okay.
Emperor provides.
Green helmet?
A champion pack for the Bulwark class with a full-body armor skin,
Shield's sick.
a unique shield, and loads of cosmetic options to stand out on the battlefield and celebrate the Dark Angels' successor chapters.
Very cool.
The moment of reckoning is upon us.
And this is just the beginning. Future seasons will feature new operations, a host of additions for PvP with a new game mode
I still haven't
and new
played any
arenas.
PvP.
New Tyranid and Thousand Suns enemies, weapons, a blood-pumping horde mode, and other new Space Marine chapter cosmetics for Gold and Ultra Edition owners. Stay tuned for more updates coming soon. This war has just begun.
I'm really scared of this second enemy type. Granted, I haven't played in a little
Cover me!
bit,
Hold the
so waiting
line!
for more content.
Emperor, forgive
That
us!
sounds like a nightmare. Alright. Well, there we go, chat. Horde mode. I'm excited for Horde mode. That'll be fun. No Blood Angel skins ever. Your level's a little low compared to the video. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure. I guess I need to turn down. Oh, I see why. Okay. I turned this up a little bit. I said I turned this up. Okay, maybe that's better. For next time. Who's at the end there can still hear you though. Okay, cool. I bumped it up a little bit. Maybe that'll be for next time. Well, cool. I'm excited for more content. I kind of stopped playing because I got tired of the same 6 things over and over. But yeah, we just expected Gene Stealers. They're like, no. No. Well, cool. I'm excited. Thanks for mentioning that. So we could take a look at that together. I mean, they'll give me cool Space Wolf stuff, right? Like, even if GW is not, they'll give me cool Space Wolf stuff, right? Right? Might be a Screamer Killer, the new one from Leviathan. Yeah, sure. I mean, I got the Hound of Warkai, right? Right? They look like the Dark Angels look good. They look good. I think, especially the shield and stuff looked really nice. Dark Angel fans doing well. Well, cool. Let's hop back over to painting. Oh, yes. I just see, I swear, Nikki, yes. Do I get a wing jump pack? Okay, that's great. Yeah. 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 I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's go back to painting. Okie dokes. We need to get another pot. I'm just going through all my pots of paint today. Yeah, another pot of Aster Granite. Equal parts rage and joy. Alright. Next. Time to put the kettle on, wait for Slam to scream. Yup. Yup. Waste of mine. You wanna do snacks? Snacks? Probably give the new Synchrony Guard jump packs just to try from the play. I didn't get to say hi. Hi, Exalted. I'm excited to hop back in and fight a Biotitan with you. I'll hop in for new stuff. Hopefully I'm not like too rusty. I think I need to get on and I guess level up my Melta as well. Oh, I didn't turn my tunes back on. Thank you. I turned them off for the video. Now we tuning. Alright, snack. What you want today, Waste of Mind? What you want? My first half operation back. I took a second to readjust. Yeah, I'll have to. Now that I can do that with bots, maybe I just hop on and... Like, if you guys aren't on. Usually I play more in the evenings. We got Dorayaki. Okay. Find that. Flipping. Oh, we're still passing the matcha stuff so far. Ooh, yuzu, let's go. Are we doing two? We can. I guess we can have this one and see if we want another one. Catch up here. Wait, what's up? Robot Wars? I missed something. I missed something. Apparently, the Infinity Factions of the new edition has decided to slap bombs on cybernetic werewolves. I'm here for it. Oh. This package is much bigger than I thought it would be. Hey, Bunky, welcome in. How are you? I've been more head in dark place lately. I realized recently I haven't seen Scott stream in a while. Is it me? Have I missed his streams? So he's taking a little bit of a break from the racing. He's just been doing like league after league after league, and I think he wanted some of his evenings back and needed a little bit of a break. So I don't know when he's planning to come back, but he has not been streaming. No, you haven't missed him. He just needed a break from all the leagues. Those leagues are like, they finish and like the next week they're going again, and it's just been a lot. He's been doing them for like over a year. So yeah, not you, Bill. But I don't know what his plans are right now. Yeah, sorry. I know Robot Wars. I don't know why we've brought up Robot Wars. We just went from Tyranids to Robot Wars, and I missed a chapter. Sorry. Usually I can follow along with chat. I got lost. Oh, we were made to fight. Someone said we're bots. I see. It does smell really good. I can probably only have like a bite of this. But I want that yuzu. I'm just gonna go for the middle of it. Like pancakey. I was blinded by snacks, I understand. Look at all that filling there. Excited. Alright, cheers. Nom nom nom. I've learned from these boxes that I like bean paste and I like yuzu a lot. Snack dance, snack dance. Where do I put it? It's gonna chill with the Imperial Fists. We vibing and snacking. Yuzu stuff's always good, yeah. I'm sure the rest of that matcha stuff's gonna be great too. They're now the yuzu fists. Alright, let's mix up this new pot, Vaster Granite. We've got one more base for the Storm Beans, and then that base I'm going to use for the Screaming Bell. We're going through so much of this, so much of this texture paint. Nom nom nom. I guess I'll leave it up to you, Ace of Mine. Do you think we should do two, or are we on track for the month here? We doing okay? I guess if we pick one of the smaller ones, it'd be alright. Otherwise, I'm happy waiting until tomorrow. So much easier to work with when it's not an older pot. Big cookie today. Fuck ship, but that was a big one. Too small tomorrow, probably better. Okay, sounds good. Oh, I guess I need what day is it? Okay, tomorrow. I need to figure out what I'm doing. I guess from chat, who else is going to be hopping in for new Space Marine 2 stuff? I guess trying to figure out if we should also stream that. I wonder if they're doing any other Twitch drops and things for it. Like they did when the game launched. I don't know if that's something they plan to keep doing or it's just kind of a one-time thing. That'd be neat. Yeah, if they do, I think let's plan on it, even if it's just me running around with bots or something. If mods are available and want to hop in again, obviously love to have you, but I know it's middle of work day. There's Twitch things, I'll probably plan on it, but confirmed, yeah, we'll definitely have Wednesday, so. I wouldn't mind playing with subs. I probably wouldn't set up voice for it, but with subs we could do also. Not even completed the story for Space Marine 2 yet. Got some time to catch up here. Alright, bases are drying. What else have we got left? Rat ogres. Oh wait, we wanted to smooth this in too. Do you have a little bit of that as well? A little bit. Go ahead and do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use a little bit of texture to blend in where this is all sculpted, so this is plastic, and you can see that kind of division there. We're just gonna do a little bit around the edge there to blend it all together. I failed the Ultramarines. I really enjoyed the campaign. It was really good. You could tell the love they put into it. For sure. I think just having a lot of games like that here lately has been really nice. Like I'll lose it. Space Marine, you could tell the love. The new Dragon Ball game, you can tell like just the love that went into that. It's just nice having those games that you can just feel it. It's okay, Slam failed his favorite Ultramarine successor chapter, the Blood Angel. That's out for blood today. Blood and Blood Angels. But yeah, you can just tell. All these dev teams really like the thing that they're working on, and it just shows. Sadie, I swear to God. I'm a mute. The little piccolo in the chair is absolutely correct. I was watching a review of it talked about how they liked it. We're disappointed that Space Marine 2 story didn't really explore the deeper stories. Or, sorry, deeper types of 40k stories. I just want to see Max Xenos around. It's okay. I mean, I'm not sure what they would be expecting, I guess. Like, if the intent of, and it's obviously working, the intent of Space Marine 2 is to get more people into Warhammer. It absolutely did that. I don't know what you're expecting. I can do an artsy 40k. Yeah, like I don't Inquisitor novel or something. I don't think that pulls in new people. I think for those who already know Warhammer, that's probably, yeah, that would be interesting. But I don't know. I don't know what they're expecting, I guess. That seems like a weird complaint to have. 100% did, and it doesn't. You need a spectacle first. You can explore deeper character relationships here. And I think you do get a little bit of that with, like, it's more surface level, sure, but you get a little bit of that with the crew. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're just expecting a lot more than what the game is intended to do. Especially with the focus on operations. Like, it's clearly not the... For, like, ongoing stuff. It's to play and beat up Xenos with your friends. Like... Like, maybe if it was 100% campaign, I could see it as a bigger argument, but that's clearly not what the game is. You would say he reminds me of a scene in Resident Evil 8. You're talking to one of the bosses, the monster in the basement keeps revving its chainsaw, so he keeps stopping to shout at it. Sadie is my monster in the basement. That's pretty accurate, yeah. Pretty accurate, I'd say. Okay, I don't usually use a brush for these, but to get on that other side, I think we do need it. I'm gonna get a real cheap Freddy brush. Put a little bit of our texture on the inside. Filming for a between sequel about the Death Watch, but I wouldn't expect that for a few years. Oh yeah. I think that's the other thing is let them have the time to cook. And obviously it pays off. If it'd been a fan game or animation or something, GW would have shut it down by now. That's good. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think Space Marine 2 did exactly what it needed to do. And continues to do exactly what it needed to do. So many people I've seen on TikTok like, I want to get into Warhammer. How do I do that? Alright. That's all blended in. Let that dry. Got so much drying now. I'll go ahead and blend these together. It's just, yeah, I'm going back for anything where the plastic pre-sculpted stuff is meeting our texture paint. Just kind of blend it together a little bit more. It's not just plastic sitting on top of texture paint. The dirt coming up to meet it. It's just so enjoy. Yeah, like it's just fun. Fun. Nothing wrong with something just being fun. Something fun to play with your friends. I mean, that's what Warhammer is. Like tabletop Warhammer. It'd be fun to have a sort of DLC episode or guardsman. Yeah, and you're struggling to kill a normal gaunt with a lasgun. You see Titus and Kerr ripping through him from your POV. It's almost, I'm having too much fun with the Dragon Ball where you can switch perspectives, where you go to like the first person. Just hop over to guard POV, tearing through shit. Games aren't meant to be fun. Imagine. Imagine. I did see that, yeah. IGN continues to be IGN. Yep. Someone got stuck at grade 8 Vegeta, that's all I'm saying. Someone got stuck, that's all I'm saying. IGN can get good. Exactly. Alright. Last little bit. And then that'll need a wash. And then the dry brush. And then I'm gonna call these guys done. So that's cool. Looks like he's off center. I guess that's correct. I don't really care, if I'm honest. I'll never understand them. I mean, they must mean more than substance at this stage. How do they continue to exist? That's a good question. 10 out of 10, too much water, IGN. I love to see people at these outlet reviews, only the games they want for the year. Yeah. No, they actually, I think it's tough because, like, what if that's not, like, what if you ask me to review, like, review Resident Evil? Like, that's just not my type of game. I can't properly review that. And that just seems to happen a lot. Like, the game is very good. I'm not good at it. I don't enjoy that type of game. But the game is objectively good. So how do you balance that with across all your reviewers? Okay. You lost feet. You lost a foot and a rock. You lost your tactical stadium. Balancing our Shakiras. You're a still pond. Namaste. we eat some yuzu. Yeah, there we go. I find my center through yuzu. Some help from Yajirobe. Apparently he's kind of busted right now, Bill, because he gets infinite sensu beans. So Yajirobe's actually doing really well right now. Work done? Well done, Sly. Let's do this. I didn't get any painting done last night. When I came down this morning, I was disappointed to find I'd made no new progress. That's crazy, Sly. Well, that's okay. Now is the time. What we got next? Okay. I also don't know what I have next, actually. Because it's kind of just prying these off of bases at this point. Which normally I do my hobby knife, and I don't super want to do that on stream, just in case. Like, I'm pretty good with knife safety, but other people have bled on streams, and I don't really want to be one of those people. See if I can pry it off. Look like it. Still working on Bone Ripper. That's kind of the last big thing I have too, Sly. I need to find Thanquil. He's in a tub with some of my other stuff. I just don't remember which one. And then unfortunately he took a tumble off my shelf. So I've got a little repair work to do, but you can still provide a valid review for a game you're not good at. May not be useful for people who would be good at the game, might be helpful. My thing is if you get stuck. What if that's not something, or you don't know the systems well enough to, like, compare to the rest of the genre? Like, your expectations are going to be different if that's not something you normally would do. I think some people still could do it, but definitely not everyone. That super glue debonder, I do think we have some. But if we're not working on these, I don't have anything. I mean, we can still touch up paint, I guess. I think I kind of said I was good with these. But if there's anything we see, I guess we can finish that real quick. The blue could use another highlight, but I'm trying to decide how much I care. Or if we just go ahead and slap them on bases. 2 reviews, one from a franchise fan, one from a noob. Could be a fun thing to do. Compare and contrast, see if their opinions align. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Alright, so if they don't perform, I rip their feet off. That's right. They are a lesson to the other raddies. I'm trying to decide what we do, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do. I can get Bone Ripper. We can see where he's at. Let's grab him real quick. And Sly mentioned. This is our kind of last boy before I put Skaven away for a bit. Here's where mine's at. So when he fell, this fell off, and this fell off. I think I found this one. I didn't find this one. Thinking. Guess we can tinker on him for a little bit. Yeah, do that. It's a big rat. Hey, Warpstone, welcome in. Warpstone Hamster, how you doing? We've got a lot of ratties today. Before you joined, we had a Claw Lord, a Gnaw Beast. Got a Grazier. We've got a little engineer guy. And then I had some Storm Fiends, but I didn't get their feet off of their square bases. So I'm gonna stop here and do that off stream. But we at least got the bases started. So yeah, a lot of ratties today. Are you also working on some? With a name like Warpstone Hamster, I'm assuming you've also got some ratties. One day on Instagram, feetless avatar of Kane. I can also cut the bases around the feet. I think I can get them. I just don't want to... I don't want to be that person that cuts himself on stream. I don't review cards. I know nothing about them. My opinion's not worth anything. Yeah, I think that's kind of my thing. It's like, I would rather have someone who knows what they're doing. Have the horror person review Resident Evil. Well, the not horror people do other things. Get me a Dragon Ball fan on the Dragon Ball game. I only have Primaris so far. I'm thinking of getting some Imperial Knights henceforth, just to decorate my room. Very cool. Well, come on in. For your Primaris, what did you go with for Tractor? Welcome. If you have any questions, please let me know. Happy to help. Otherwise, we're just gonna chill out, paint some rats. We watched the new Space Marine 2 trailer a little bit ago. We're just nerding out, though. But you're a doctor, you're supposed to know everything. That's right, you are a resident science man. You know everything. Do you at least know why kids love Cinnamon Crunch? He knows and he's just not gonna tell us, I bet. Lamb thing to do. It's tasty. I think you can objectively see if something's good without being able to play it. The movie critics don't know how to make movies. Yeah. I think I do think, kind of like you said, there are objectively good and bad games. Something's not your cup of tea, that's a different thing, but there are things objectively you can look at. As far as load times, how well it runs, the features and things included in it. Just a few intercessors and hellblasters, painting them in my own custom colors. Black torso, upper legs, blue for the limbs, Stormhost silver on the trims and helmet. That sounds really cool. Well, welcome on in. Doing the custom stuff's always a lot of fun. Especially if you're someone who likes to do a lot of the lore. Things like that. Very cool. For Primaris, I've got Space Wolves. So that's what I've been working on. We had some Imperial Fists that I'm working on for a commission. But taking some time for my ratties today. I have to watch the movie first. When you're bad at a game, you can't engage with it fully. Yeah, I do agree with that. You headed out, Bill. We'll have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for coming to hang out today. Hope work goes well. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Why did Babish have Russian roulette takoyaki from Dragon Ball Super? What is that? I'm not sure what exactly that would be. Beans, welcome in. Oh, been lurking. Thanks for lurking with us. Hope you're having a good day. We're just trying to finish these ratties still. Thanks for hanging out. One is filled with pure wasabi. Oh, gave it to Brewis. Okay. You could possibly engage enough with it to form an opinion. Opinion can be, I'm not good enough to do this, but I can see how good it is and appreciate that. I don't think I've seen that in a review, though. I think is the problem. I don't think I've seen someone say something like that. Not that I read, like, every review that ever comes out, but... Hey, voiceover dad, welcome in. All of these is to work on commission jobs. Not all of them. I tend to have a mix here on stream. So all the Skaven today are mine. Then the Imperial Fists are a commission. So I try to hop back and forth. How are you? Welcome in. I've had my Space Wolves were on yesterday. So chat helped me pick out some decals for my babies. So got those ready to go. They're ready for a gloss coat now. But yeah, I try to mix it up. Sometimes commission work is a lot of batch painting, which can be a little tricky for stream. You don't feel like you're getting a lot of progress on one guy, which is a little tricky to watch. So we try to mix it up. I agree with that. That's like probably the big problem. Yeah, the honesty is lacking. You could, but they're not honest enough to do that. Yeah, because then who's gonna give you another game to review if they're like, well, I couldn't do it. Yeah. They put their opinions out as a definitive take. Yeah, hide behind is just my opinion as a random gamer. It doesn't mean anything. Even though I've put a score to your game that affects things. Yeah, it's just my opinion. Like it's a hide behind that a little bit, I think is my problem with it. Because yeah, if you just straight up say I couldn't do the thing, who's gonna give you another game to review? Like some might still, but some when they're making decisions. Yeah, it's definitely a mix of things. But I've definitely noticed some reviews where that's definitely the case. Like, why do you even have this? And you clearly don't like it. Just having to host game ads on our site and get pre-release access. We're just a small, non-biased company. Yeah, I think that's the same thing too, where it's like you have to give a game a certain score, or else like you're seen as, I don't know, troublemaker or whatever. All those outlets giving Starfield a 10 out of 10. Yeah, okay. All kind of the same conversation, I guess. They have a lot to answer for, yeah. Now I don't trust any of your reviews, honestly. That's the general response to any review. Yeah, okay, dude. I don't trust you anymore. That PowerPoint was a 10 out of 10. I don't trust anything you say anymore. I think that's actually silver. Okay, whatever. Highlight along here. Let's see. I might end a little early here. I want to do a couple more things back here, but I wasn't planning on working on this guy, so I didn't really get out. We need to get out. Tomorrow, though, we will be doing video games. We're going to play Slay the Princess. Try and get in some creepy vibes here for October. If you guys want to help our narrative, help me choose what we're doing, that'll be tomorrow. I'm excited to dive in finally. It's a game that's I've been looking at for a while. It should be fun. What was the outlet that gave Gollum more than Space Marine 2's PC Gamer? Put him on the list. How do you honestly come to that conclusion? Yeah. You don't. Not honestly, you don't. One of the points was I couldn't parry game bad. That's exactly what I was trying to put into words earlier. That's exactly it. And claim to have any integrity. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Colin was a brave attempt for a new genre of the studio. Game critic Scott in the chat. What is the recent scores? They gave Space Marine 2 60 out of 100. Same as the recent Starfield expansion. Yeah, no. No, no. No, no. God, the Starfield video you sent me. So funny. It had like the name of whatever didn't load just like across the planet. So funny. It didn't play it 7 out of 10. Because I have to give it at least a 7. Or people come out with pitchforks. Are you ready for work tonight? It's gonna be an easy time of work. Uh-oh. Got a rough night here. It is a game. Reviewed. 60's generous for Starfield. Yeah. Earth Defense Force 6 got 82 out of 100. Earth Defense Force 6 is a big, dumb, co-op fun masterclass in asset recycling. They're good at reusing assets. Best game. Yes. When any other review, that's a they usually mark down for that. I know what the game is. It's fine. It knows what it is. Yeah, I think that's one thing too. Alright, chat. I think we're gonna stop here. I didn't plan on working him, and I'm not feeling it right now, so. We'll come back. I think if I can get Thanquil and figure out what I'm gonna do to replace this, then we can work on him. But until then, I'm not feeling it right now. But we got a ton done today. So thank you, chat, for helping me finish 1 ratty, 2 ratty, 3 ratty. And then when the bases are all dry, that'll be Screaming Bell, Storm Fiends, Rat Ogres. Pretty sick. Oh no, Bandit says I'm already done with today. I've been here all day, just haven't been able to talk. I'm sorry. I've kind of reached a point with the ratties that were kind of done. Let myself be blinded by hope for Starfield. It's a 4 tops. Yeah. PC Gamer gave it a 75. No. Boner for looks sweet, thank you. I think, yeah, once I can get more of his bits together, I think we revisit Thanquil another day. He's just not quite there for today. So we're gonna end a little early. I'll take that time back to do some gloss coats and stuff today. But tomorrow, we'll be back for video gaming. We are gonna play Slay the Princess. So if you want to come and do some narrative stuff with us today, or tomorrow, we'll be on. If you want to check out what else I've been working on, there are my socials. Thank you, Slam, for posting those. I put the Imperial Fists up yesterday, and I apparently need to do another TikTok for the workup, because I got a ton of questions. If you want to hang out in our Discord, that's where we hang out in between streams. Oh no, yeah, we just closed that website, Slam. Discord's where we're hanging out in between streams if you want to come hang out. And then YouTube, if you want to catch up on the other games we've played. We did start the next game of Ace Attorney, so if you guys want to check that out, get caught up for when we return to that, that is all there. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to take a look, see if there's anyone. I keep forgetting to raid, so I want to try and do that today. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.